Hello folks, welcome to another video review of Campfire Audio Orion headphones in-ear monitors. To start with a little introduction on Campfire Audio and about this video review. Campfire Audio is a new headphone company. They are based in Portland, Oregon. Their design and manufacturing facilities are also based in Portland. The founder of Campfire Audio is Ken, who is also the CEO and founder of AL Audio, which many of you have heard. So this is the first time I heard about this Campfire Audio when I got the request to do a review for Orion and other lineup of their headphones. They're a pretty new company, but it's from an established CEO or founder of AL Audio, who's the maker of high quality audio components. So the moment I heard this, I knew there's something special coming as part of this review. So today I'll be reviewing the Orion IEM as part of this video review, and I'm grateful to Ken from Campfire Audio and Mark from Headphone for providing me this opportunity to review this Orion unit. The first IEM which I had listened from Campfire Audio is Lyra. That was the first review unit which I got, but I couldn't finish the review, unfortunately. And the moment I popped them in my ears, oh boy, that sound got embedded into my mind and heart. After the few days encounter with Lyra, I was amazed with the sound quality and the finish Campfire Audio could achieve with that particular set of headphones. Why I was amazed? It's like a bass head audiophile users like a dream headphone, and it's so well implemented, the lows and the sub bass. And definitely after hearing Lyra, I was so looking forward to review Orion, which is their entry level set of headphones. So their lineup includes so Campfire Audio started with all in-ear monitors, and their lineup now includes Andromeda, which is recently announced, their flagship. Next comes Jupiter, then Lyra, then Nova, which is again a newly announced IEM, and Orion, which we are reviewing in this video review. This is the entry level in the lineup, and I was so impressed with Lyra and the bass level in the sound signature. And I'm looking forward to review the Jupiter IEM soon. The gear used as part of this video review is Quad Mojo, which is a portable DAC amp. I also used my iPhone and tablet for the review purpose to see the sound quality, how it's easy to drive from an iPhone and a tablet, or do we need to use a DAC amp. In this case, I've used the Mojo. So now let's dig deep into the review. So we'll start as usual with the packaging and presentation. The Orion comes in a simple, not so attractive looking box, as you can see over here, but which is not a bad thing. This box looks like a retro box. It has a nice retro design on top of it, and it's quite simple in nature, which shows that Campfire Audio's main focus was to get the IEM right rather than a fancy box and an expensive design process, which I would appreciate in this case. And it's not the box is really shabby or something. It gets the job done, and I guess they don't need to market this as much as other consumer products do, because as you'll see further in the review, why they don't need to market. Once anyone pops these in their ears, they're delighted with joy. That should be the marketing, and word from mouth will actually promote their devices. They're of so great sound quality. Okay, so let's look what's written on the box. It just says high fidelity in-ear monitors, single balanced armature, and it's a CNC aluminum housing. On this side, it just says Campfire Audio, their website, where they're based. Oh, and these headphones are, as I said in the beginning, they're designed and also made in USA. Yeah, there was nothing else on the other sides of the box. So we'll straight dive into the unboxing. We'll look into the box later. So let's look at the case which the headphones come in. It comes in a sturdy case, as you can see. It's really tough material. It is a easy to carry portable case. It's not like a bulky case we see with some of the Estel and Kern products. But this case is really well built. It is quite solid. Even if you drop it, there's not going to damage the in-ear monitors. Before we open the case, let's look what's inside the box. As you can see, it comes with a lot of sets of ear tips, which an in-ear monitor should do. Not like Sennheiser IE800, which just comes with I think 4 pairs of ear tips. So I really appreciate this, what they've thought about it. There's a lot of ear tips, some cleaning tool. There is a Comply ear tips, which a lot of you are familiar with, and I guess some sort of pin token with Campfire audio logo on it. I hope you guys can see this. And some sort of documentation. It just says about the Orion in-ear monitors, care instructions. Quite simple, nicely designed presentation, and definitely nicely done. So we'll unbox the IEMs. As you can see, the case, as I said, it is definitely sturdy and has a nice coating inside to protect the earphones from any vibrations or shocks. So it's a really well built case, really well thought. And here we go. That's the in-ear monitor shell we are looking at. This is the left unit. Now we'll talk about the build quality of this in-ear monitor. As you can see, the shells are really small in size and made from a solid block of aircraft grade aluminium and is CNC machined. As you can see over here, the quality is really premium. You can feel it. It doesn't feel like an entry-level in-ear monitor. It feels of really high quality headphones. There are some 3 tiny screws keeping the shell together. So this is the shell plate and the shell base, which the screws are keeping them together. The level of detail and quality from the finishing is just top notch. You won't see any imperfection in the shells. So it shows that it has been machined in a really expensive way, and the quality was taken care as the main criteria while making these shells. This level of quality doesn't even exist in my current Shure AC846 model. There are some imperfections, especially in the cable and all. We'll discuss that in detail. The cable is connected to the earphone by a MMCX connector, which is a standard connector you see in a lot of in-ear monitors. Even the Shure AC846 is in here, uses the same MMCX connector. What's a good thing about this is you can change this cable and replace it with an aftermarket cable of higher quality, or if there is any damage to the cable, you can replace it easily, because in the market MMCX connector cables are like widely available. The cable is a silver plated copper wire called as tinsel cable. It's a silver coating on top of the copper, where it's of high grade quality to reduce sibilance noise and have better conduction. As you know, silver is a better conducting material. And this kind of cable quality we have seen in, say, Noble Audio's like flagship in-ear monitor, which is the Kaiser 10. So this is really appreciable that they're using this sort of quality cable on an entry-level in-ear monitors. I saw this really good quality of cables from Campfire Audio's Lyra as well. So this is really good. Their money and attention has been gone to the design and the quality of the product. There is only one concern which I also had during the Noble Audio K10 review when I reviewed that. The cable picks up some resonant noise, you can call it, when brushing through my clothes, or when they're being scratched or touching a surface. If it's a really silent room, you can hear that noise. It mostly won't hear it, but this is something I thought of mentioning. Now we will discuss the fit and sound isolation. The headphone main units are compact and really well designed compared to what I've reviewed in the past. Compared to Layla, which is a massive beast size of a in-ear monitor, and poor fit, the Orion is just like a charm. As you can see here, it fits really well inside my ear. I have a bit smaller ears. You can even rest your head on the pillow with these IEMs on without hurting your ears. For this review purpose, I've used the SpinFit tips, which always provide a good level of isolation. For isolation to be good, you need a good set of ear tips. In this case, that's my suggestion. So I always keep a set of ear tips which I know provides really good isolation, and SpinFit is really good quality. You can get really cheap from some Japan website if you want. I have not tried the tips which came with this Orion unit. I've tried comfort tips before, and they're really good, but I always find the SpinFit isolation to be the best. So I've used that for this entire review purpose. In terms of drivability, or how easy is it to drive this in-ear monitor, so they're really easy to drive. They're 14 ohms impedance as per their specs. They can be easily driven from an iPhone or any sort of tablet. So for an iPhone sound level, say you go from about 30%, which is really comfortable, and then if you go to 50% of the audio amplification level, then it becomes really loud. So you can get an idea, like it's really easy to drive. But when I use the Quad Mojo, I had to keep it at the lowest volume settings, which is the white in color. And the sound quality opened up definitely way better than what it was delivering from an iPhone or a tablet. So yeah, I would definitely still recommend a portable DAC amp if you're a purist and want to listen to the best sound as possible. And Quad Mojo is my portable DAC amp to go, definitely. It's the best. Now we'll come to the main section which all of you have been waiting for, which is the sound quality. How good does it sound from a company or a founder who has been doing high audio components, and they have been in the market and game for many years delivering really high quality audio components and equipments. So how good is this Orion IEM, or the Campfire Audio entry level IEM over here? So we're going to discuss the sound quality. Just a disclaimer, like all my reviews involve flat equalizer. I don't color the music by any sort, or by using any bass boost function. So it's flat EQ whenever I review the stuff. So overall, this headphone is a well balanced headphone, especially in the price range it belongs to. So for this category, it's a $349 in-ear monitor. In this price range, it's definitely a really well balanced in-ear monitor, really well implemented. So one thing I would like to note is, like as I said previously, I've tried their mid-range Campfire Audio's Lyra, and the moment I put in my ears, and it just wowed me. The sound quality sank into my heart. Unfortunately, it did not do the same for this Orion when I tried it for the first time. So I've listened to, in this case for the review, I've listened to Norah Jones' Come Away With Me, a DSD DSF track in this case. So Nora's voice sound well refined and does not appear to have any sort of veil on top of it. So her voice was really crystal clear, The detail in her tonality was really excellent. The highs were really noticeable. Like I would say that you can really hear the highs and the mids really well. Where the cymbals were playing, they were like very minutely accurate. You can listen to them in great detail. The bass seemed to be there, but felt lighter when there was a piano in the background. It was getting what do you call that? Not compressed, but diminished by the mids. Like it was there, but felt like a little bit more would have been more enjoyable or something great to hear. The next I heard was the Michael Jackson's Thriller, again in DSD. The detail again is really pronounced with the electronic synth playing at the background, which was crystal clear, and Michael Jackson's vocals were accurately rhythmic throughout the catchy song, you can say, and it's one of my favorite. Compared to my Shure AC846, which you can see here, the soundstage appeared to be of the same level, and sometimes the depth felt little less in this Thriller song. Maybe I think because there is a good amount of bass in this song and sub bass as well, and to enjoy the beats inside the song, I would say the bass needs to be represented really well. So I felt the depth of the Orion a little or a bit more less compared to the AC846 over here. Again, I think is the lows or the bass is to blame over here. When I listen Thriller in with the Lyra, like which is their Campfire Audio's another set of IEM, and it was a really thriller to listen to because you don't know what sort of goody surprise was lurking in the next note, and I would love to listen to those headphones, which gives you this shrill or this magic of music. So to conclude, the sound quality is top notch for a in-ear monitor headphone of this range. Really well refined, balanced, excellent highs and mids, reference level sound quality. Bass is there, but I think you will always crave for more, little more. I wish it could have been tuned a little bit more. So concluding this video review for again $349 US dollars, it is an exceptional entry level range I've reviewed so far. I've reviewed Noble's Savant, but this headphone is at par with it in terms of the build quality as well as sound quality. Compared to the Shure AC846, which is a $1,000 US dollar headphone, the sound stage is very much comparable, and sometimes the highs are better than AC846, which sometimes felt a little bit veiled in AC846. So that's a really high appreciation for this headphone. Finally, I'd like to congratulate Kim of Campfire Audio for producing a lovely entry-level IEM and adding to the excellent range of headphones from Campfire Audio. Really well done. Thank you very much. Please stay tuned for the next video review.